number one step to greatness is observation. You must know this. Observe. Observation. And while you observe, make sure you observe generational wisdom. There's a quote that says that those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. You must know this. By George Santayana. That's a beautiful quote. Now, observation is the foundation of greatness. Go beyond yourself. Go generational. Dig up history. Ask questions. What happened to my father? Why are we the way we are? Why is my father the way he is? Why are some patterns being repeated by the family? Many people unconsciously inherit the mistakes of their parents. Now listen, studying your father's sweat line reveals strength, and it also exposes weaknesses and highlights where things went wrong. Now, Martin Luther King says something, Junior per se. He said, we're not makers of history. We are made by history. Let me tell you a story, a true life story. There was once a young entrepreneur who once blamed his father for dying poor, for the misfortune they faced. Years later, he failed in the same line of business, made the same financial errors and mistakes, and lost everything. Only did he discover that his father wasn't lazy at all. He had never been taught how to manage success. What the son does first, he later understood later. He understood it the hard way. Now, there's a wisdom in understanding your parents' limitation. Never assume that they were lazy or probably unfortunate. No. If your father wants to make progress, what stops him? You must ask this question. They are critical. The answer of this from this question is the map for your future. Marcus Gregory said, a people without knowledge of their past history, origin, and culture is like a tree without what? Root. The second step here now to greatness is what? Restrategy. You must realign for growth. Must, whether you choose to believe it or not, you must realign for growth. Restrategizing is key to your growth. Albert Einstein said something. He said, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. No, that's insanity. You are from observation, which is the first step, comes clarity. Now, you will know whether your alignment is right or needs upgrading. Your assessment, your environment, your family influence, skills, and talent. If they are right, then proceed. If they're not, then pause, learn, unlearn, and improve. Now, let me tell you a story on this part too also, on re-strategizing. A young farmer once abandoned his village for the city in search of success. After years of struggle, he returned home, changed his method, improved his tools, and within 3 seasons, 3 farming seasons, he became the most successful farmer in the village. He was once despised. I will repeat the story again. A young farmer abandoned his village for the city in search of success, greener pasture. Mark the word abandoned, highlighted. Years later, after he improved his tools, and within 3 seasons, he went back and became the most successful farmer in the village he was once despised. Charles Darwin quote, and he said something. He said, "It is not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the most responsive to change. It is often cheaper and wiser, I understand, to grow in your local environment and then launch into the world than to struggle blindly in the city, which many people are doing." Benjamin Franklin said something. He said, "If you fail to plan, you plan to fail." Strategy also without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Now, 3 points, which is the last I'm going to share for today. Build resistance. Sustainable greatness flies on the wings of resistance. The goal is not success that shines briefly, but success that outlives generations. Listen carefully. Boldness is good, zeal is beautiful, consistency, wow, required. Strategy is logical, but above all, build resistance. My final story for today's thing. Two brothers inherited wealth. One spent carelessly, lavishly, the other one invested quietly and built discipline. 2 years later, the other one was bankrupt while one was employing hundreds of people. The difference was not opportunity, it was resistance. Churchill said something. He said, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. The resistance, the courage, resistance that counts. Wealth has distressed many people. You must understand this. Poverty also has sent many to the early grave. Pressure will surely come. You must know this. Pressure will come. He who has a why to live, why can bear almost everything. A quote by Frederick. See, resistance keeps you standing when seasons change. Resistance makes your foundation sure. Raphael says something. He says character is built in the storm. Build resistance, and your growth will not only outlive you, it will speak for you generationally.